everyone, it's Samantha from Top Dog Tips, and this week I have a product to review for you called the Easy Treat Pouch from a company called Pet Savvy. Now, if you follow my regular reviews, I do a couple every week, you probably are thinking that you've seen this one before. You have seen one about the Easy Treat Pouch, but you've not seen this one. Did the old video a couple of months ago. The company has now upgraded the product, and they've sent me this one to try. This is the new version, and the previous version that you've seen in my old review is no longer available. So now, if you order the Easy Treat Pouch, you're going to receive this one. The first thing you might notice is that the old one was a brighter orange color, and this one obviously is black. There are some other updates as well. This one comes with a clicker on a nice elastic wristband for you. The clicker is very good quality. Clicker training has become a very popular training method for dogs. I'm just going to throw Sadie's ball. So clicker training has become a very popular training method, so it's a really nice bonus. Obviously, if you're buying this product, you're training a dog, and clicker training is certainly something to look into. It's a humane, safe way of training your pet that will foster the bond that the two of you have, as compared to some of the more rigid training methods. So clicker training, it comes with a free one. You can check that out. Obviously, as you can tell, I have this in one of the little pockets here. You also have this large pocket. Now, on the old one, it had a French spring hinge, and you could still open it with one hand. It was a little bit tougher, and it's sealed shut completely. This one now has a magnet. I do have some treats in here. What Sadie is waiting for. If you can't tell, she is extremely food motivated. So this large pouch can hold up to 2 cups of treats, which is wonderful if you are training a dog. Maybe you're going to the dog park, you're going for a hike or a walk, and you're doing some leash training, and you're going to need a lot of treats. It can hold up to 2 cups, which is wonderful. In this large pocket, I have this ball. I also had the, that's right. I also had this racquetball. You can fit tennis balls in here. If your dog has a large toy, you can fit those. I happen to have a baseball right here that you can fit in there as well. And again, it's the baseball along with this other rope ball that we have. So there's plenty of room in here for treats. There's plenty of room in here for toys. You could fold up a leash and put that in there if you wanted to. Whatever kind of training that you're working on. If you've got some smaller supplies that you're working with, you can certainly fit them in here. It also has the zipper pocket on the front, which the first one had. And so some of the updates, which I enjoy. The first thing I'm going to tell you, this is virtually a one-size-fits-all belt, so it gets it adjusts a lot, which if you're somebody that's petite like me, I have all this extra of the belt hanging off. Now on the old one, I just sort of tucked it in the front to keep it from hanging there. On this new one, it is equipped with this little plastic piece that will hold it together, so you don't have to worry about having that tail on the belt, which is certainly not a deal breaker, but it's a nice added feature. You also have this large zippered pocket. If the belt is on, this is the pocket that's right up against your waist. And on the old one, now I have my cell phone in here. You could put car keys in here, debit cards, a wallet, something like that. Now in the old one, this was sectioned into 3 pieces. So you had 3 pockets, but they were smaller pockets. I prefer this. It's a much larger pocket. Now, I have a smaller smartphone, but you can certainly fit a much larger. You can see all the room that's left in there from just having my cell phone in there. So you can put car keys in there along with it, or like I said, money, a debit card, a small wallet, something like that. So that's really a nice update that that's all one pocket now. And the most noticeable update, which I'm actually going to take Sadie's ball out. The most noticeable update again is this switch from the French spring hinge to the magnet, which is nice. Again, as you saw when I was wearing the belt, you can manipulate this very easily with one hand, which is great if you've got one hand on the collar, one hand on the leash, one hand on the dog, whatever it might be. If you're training, like say, a dog for hunting and you're using some decoys and things like that you've got in your hand, it's nice to have a product that you can manipulate and use with one hand. The problem with this, the French spring hinge went across the entire pocket. And one of the things that you'll see in my previous review is that I can tip the Easy Treat pouch upside down and I can shake it. And the treats that I have inside will not come out. Now with the magnet, if you can see the small square here, it's about 2 inches wide. That's the magnet. This part is not magnetized and this part is not magnetized. So when I turn it upside down and I shake it, all my treats come out. It's not a deal breaker. It's a little bit inconvenient. If this is something, for example, we obviously live in the country. We have a nice big yard. When I train my dogs, we train right here in the front yard. I don't travel with this often. We train right here. And I literally put it on in my house, fill it with treats, wear it around, and if we don't use all the treats, I empty the treats and I take it off. If you are somewhere where you want to train at the dog park, you want to train on a walking trail, you want to train on a hiking trail in the woods somewhere, maybe you're going to a friend's house that has a dog or a family member and you want to train your dog with another dog or something like that and you're doing some traveling, if you say fill this full of treats and then put in the back seat of your car for the drive over, some might spill. If you're training with children who are moving around a lot, if you're down on the ground, whatever it is that you are training your dog, if you're doing something very active, you may have some treats fall out of this. Now, again, not a deal breaker, but I prefer the French hinge spring as, like I said, you can tip it completely upside down, you can shake it around, and those treats are completely sealed in there. So I did really like that, and I was a little bit disappointed with the switch to the magnet. But the other upgrades I really enjoyed. The belt is a lot better now. As I said, it doesn't have that long tail hanging off. I love this larger zippered pocket where it's not 3 smaller pockets. There's more room in this. It's still a great product. Now, one thing that I said with the previous product that I will also agree with now is this product a must-have? Certainly not. If you are a pet parent on a budget and you're training your dog and you may as well have a rest, huh? I just put a little kibble in here for our demonstration, so she's not really excited about it. She thought it was treats. So anyway, if you're a pet parent like me and you train a dog once every 5 years, once every 10 years, you may not want to spend the money to purchase a treat pouch like this. It's certainly handy. It's something that makes training very easy on you. It's something that keeps things close to you. You're not having to set things down. You're not having to hold a bunch of stuff in your hand and keep that focus on your dog. If you have an unruly dog that needs to be held on a leash all the time and one hand is always on that leash, you can still use the training. Say you are using a clicker or you're using treats, whatever you're using to train your dog, you can still have that right here and do all of this with one hand while still keeping that other hand on your dog. So it's a wonderful, wonderful product in that sense. If you are somebody that maybe works with dogs frequently, if you're a professional trainer, if you're a groomer, if you're a dog walker, if you're a pet sitter, if you're somebody that is frequently around dogs and you want to work with them, one of the things that comes to my mind, the delivery men that come to our house that deliver for like UPS and FedEx, they usually always have dog treats with them. And now that they've gotten to know my dogs and they know that they're friendly, they're fine, but when they first started coming around, they would always kind of toss out some dog treats for our dogs if they were outside. So really virtually any occupation, if you frequently see dogs or if you are treating dogs often, if you carry supplies for dogs, say like a groomer, you can carry a few things in here. It may benefit you to spend the money on this. If you're a pet owner like me and you train your dogs and you just want your life to be just a little bit easier when you're training your dog, certainly a great product to have. It's a good quality product. It's easy to clean. You can just wipe it down inside and out. So it's really convenient. It's easy. It's easy to care for, and wonderful. However, it's not a must-have. So if you are, as most pet parents, you're adopting a new dog, whether it's an adult or a puppy, and you're trying to do that list of wants and needs to figure out your budget for what you're spending on a puppy. Absolutely not a must-have, but if you do have the money in your budget, it is something that might make your dog training a little bit easier. So again, this is the Easy Treat, and it's Easy Y Treat dog training pouch, and this is from a company called Pets Savvy. Pets, S-A-V-V-Y. You can find this on Amazon. Obviously, you can find it on the company's website. You can find both of those links in our article here. If you have any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to leave them either here on our website. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. I would be happy to help in any way that I can. And if you used either the Easy Treat, I'll call it version 1, or you used this Easy Treat version 2, please share your comments and any, again, questions or anything that I can answer. I would love to help if you're trying to decide whether or not to purchase one of these training pouches. So leave us some comments or questions, and I will be sure to get back to you as soon as possible. And thanks for watching the review, guys. I will see you next time.